Hi, welcome to a random stitcher. My name is Lone. I am from Denmark and I'm a random stitcher. Yeah. So today is a very warm and lovely summer's day. It's Tuesday and I've just been out walking with Albert. We have around 25 degrees Celsius, which is, I looked it up, in Fahrenheit it is 77. So it's so nice. It's not too warm, it's not cold, and there's a little breeze. So very, very lovely. So yeah, welcome to Random Tuesday. Yeah, you never know when these random things pop up. I just felt like doing a video. I'm doing very good. So I'm sitting a little bit awkward because I want to show you this. Last time, my latest video, I showed you I'm going to start a new storage system for my floss, and I got kind of a request. So one of you asked if I could show how I am starting it and converting kind of my previous system and onto this system. So I got 8 of these cabinets. They are Stanley cabinets. They have 30 drawers in it, and I got 8, so I have now 240. So obviously that is not enough, so I'm going to need, I think, 8 more, but I get them eventually. You need money. Oh yeah. So now I have 240. So I was thinking I might as well get started and go ahead and put on stickers on the drawers, and also start show you how I do it. So yeah, that is what's going to happen today, and in the end I am going to do some stitching, a little stitch with me, and I'll talk about that when we get to that point. So floss storage, yeah, the system I have had for I don't know, a couple of months maybe, is I got this list from the big internet where there is groups of DMC. So that's what I divided them in. I have 20 groups, and I just went by the chart, and so this is one group. You can see it's really a mess. This is group 3. I just didn't have it in me to get it proper sorted out, and I realized that a couple of weeks in, when I've been using it for a couple of weeks, it may not be the best system. I thought it was, but because you can see here now I have this is my Freddy floss, and so what I should do every time I finished a project was take these off, these binder rings, and 745, which group is that, and then put it in that group. And I have been trying to do it, but it's just, I need it to be easier for me, because otherwise I end up with that pile of cross-stitch floss, which I have over here, because I have stopped some projects and decided to quit them, and so, but I'm keeping the floss. So the system I have now, I would never put the floss back, no. So that's why I am converting to this system. So I have these stickers, and as you can see, I have taken some of them. These are the colors on them matches the DMC color almost. So yeah, so I have ordered a new set of these because I don't have them all. So, but I am starting from this and just move on and going draw by cabinet by cabinet. So I am starting with 150, the first one here, and then go on here and continue here and here and here, and then next cabinet and so on. So if there's something I forget or something, maybe I skip a number I shouldn't have, I can always take a empty drawer and put them out or switch them around, because they are, you can take all of them out. So that's nice. Yeah, so I think we just we should get going. So I'll turn the camera a little bit so you can hopefully see what I'm doing. Okay, so here we have the first door. So this should be 150. I also have, ecru and white. I am very unsure if I should put them at first. I think I'm going to put them in the end. Yeah, so let me start. I know there's new threads, but I don't own them, and if they ever come into my life, I just have to make a drawer for them. So I continue down here, so I go here and then continue here. Big airplane going over. Oh, that was the first one. I don't know Ecru and B5200 yet, but in the end somewhere, so not now. Okay, so let's speed it up a little bit. So as you can see, there are some drawers that has not got a sticker on it, and that's because I didn't have that number. So I'm just skipping it and putting sticker on them when I got my new sticker. I want all the stickers to be like this, because when I am at it, why not make it pretty? So here they are, the stickers on. That looks so good. Of course, there are some drawers that hasn't got any sticker on, as I said before. When I get more of these stickers, I am going to put them on. I'm holding the camera right now, so and it's in the camera stand, so it's very heavy. So I'm putting it down, and let's try and put in some of these floss. So I have group number 3 here, and I looked through them, and I found 2 numbers that we can use in this cabinet. So I found out that there was a mistake, because let me see, I found 150, which is this one. It is a kind of a dark purple or something. It maybe looks red here, but it's more purple, pink, dark one. So I'm going to put that up in this drawer. And see, it fits so fine. So, can I put first one in. So I also found 151. So that's the next one. Great size for the skeins, I think. And the number here. So what I also found was this one, and look, 150. Here you are, 150, which should be the one we have up here, but obviously it's not the same color. So this one is just goodbye. It's not the right color. I took out the groups here, and I can see that number 150 is that dark reddish brown. I don't know, begonia. No, I don't know what to call it, but it's definitely not that light pink. So yeah, that is the system. So yeah, here they are, all my 8 cabinets, and here is where we put in 150, 151. So it goes down here and ended with 301 in this cabinet, and continue on with 340, and so on. And I got 2 number, the very last number was 911. So when I get my next 8 one, this one will be pushed up in that end, and then I'll just continue down here. And I'm going to stack them by 4, so they will be 4 high and 4 each way, so I have 16 in all. So yep, here it is, my wall, half wall of floss. I love it. I'm going to enjoy that much more than this annoying system. So and yeah, it is of course hard work, kind of tedious work to get it done, but it's worth it, I'm sure. So yeah, I think I will clear out this table and get ready for some stitching, and get myself another cup of coffee or something. So hang on, and we'll do a little stitch with me and some talking. So I got it set up. As you can see, I'm using a teeny tiny frame, and that is because that is what I am using when I sit in my couch, which is where I do most of my stitching. Yeah. So I got some coffee. Nice fresh cup of coffee, which I'm going to drink now. And yeah, I'm ready, I think. I hope it was quite the challenge to get this set up with this tiny frame, but let's see. So this is a pattern from, I think it was, no, I actually do not know where it's from. I was about to say Box and Fox, but it's not. If you are interested in finding it, just say the word and I will find it for you. I can't remember right now what it was. But it is a Pattern Keeper compatible one, so I have it in Pattern Keeper, and it says at the moment that I am, at the present moment, 87.2% done. So I'm stitching on 16 count fabric. Yeah. So the stitches here, I did those in hand yesterday because sometimes I struggle holding the frame, and sometimes it's just easier for me to sit with only fabric in my hand and stitching, but everything else here has been stitched in a frame, so it's easily to see that this is by hand. So I may have to pick that up, but for now it's just staying. So I am stitching with, I lost where I am right now. Let me just see. Yeah. 747 is the color I'm stitching with right now. I have fabric here, so it may be a little bit tricky. There's fabric hanging down from behind. And let's see how it goes. I have been writing something I wanted to talk to you about. And yeah, thank you very much for all your wonderful comments always. I love to read them. Today is Tuesday and it is a very beautiful day in Denmark. As I said, 25 degrees Celsius, which is around 77 Fahrenheit. And that is a very, very nice temperature. And that's really what the summer has been, apart from periods of rain and stuff. When the summer finally, showed up, it has been around that temperature, and it's just so lovely. I don't like particularly when you're up to maybe 90 or something Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius. It's just too much for me. So now I'm actually just stitching, and I'm not sure if it's right because I forgot to look at my pattern key, but it is. Yeah, I can see it's right. Good. You're on the right track. So I love to be outside walking in the sun, and sun is shining, it's warming on your skin. It's just like life is just easy. Yeah, it's not only outside the sun, also inside your head. It's so wonderful. So I decided, because after the vacation we have started our running schedule again. So I decided yesterday that I want to go out in the nature and do some running. My husband was at work, so I decided that I wanted a longer run because I could combine it and walk some of the way, because I'm not able to long distances yet. Did I say that right? Run long distances yet. When we are run in the neighborhood, usually we are at maybe 3.5 kilometers. That's it. But I wanted longer yesterday, so I went for around 7 or 8. That meant, and normally when I'm hiking, I have my backpack with me with all the stuff, drinking stuff, and maybe some food, snacks. I couldn't do that. This is right. I couldn't do that because I couldn't run with that backpack on. So I went for my old running vest, which is something from the old days I used. I was a trail runner before I had my knee surgery. I have a knee replacement, a full knee replacement in my left knee. So since then, I haven't really been running trail because it can be demanding with some hills and maybe sometimes difficult terrain. So, but the surgery now is 4 years ago. So my knee is perfectly fine and strong, and so yeah, I'm not scared to do it now. So I did it yesterday. I think there's something coming up from behind here. Okay, sort that out later, I think. Yeah, I think it's a thread from behind, the yellow one. So I'll sort that out later. So I put on trail running gear. You want to see it? You're gonna. So close your eyes if you don't. This is me yesterday. So this is my running vest, the red thing. And it was a warm day yesterday also. So yeah, summer. I don't have much power on. This is my old phone. So. And I use a skirt. I have shorts underneath it, tights. But a skirt on top of that is actually very nice to run in, and when it's a warm day. So yeah, and I have some protection for my knee. So this is my outfit. My friend laughed at me when she saw it because normally I run in. It's my old phone, so I can hardly figure out how it's working. Can you please? Oh, I can. I don't know when to. Oh, that's fine. So normally when I run, it's just tights and a t-shirt. So, yesterday was different. So in that running vest, I can I brought a cup. It's a foldable plastic cup I got. I think it was at some race or something. It's years and years ago. So I brought that. I knew the route I have chosen. There was a water post along the way. I think halfway. So I bought that cup so I could get some water. I don't have to bring water with me, anything, just that foldable, very lightweight plastic cup. So yeah, I also brought my phone, and I brought my AirPods so I could listen to music. And it was the most amazing run ever for a long time. So amazing. I was all alone, and I was just in the nature. There was a little wood forest I ran through, and some gravel road, a little bit of that, and don't know if you remember when I did that bead stitching outside. It was in that area, so beautiful area, beautiful views. So in that area nearby, there was a creek where I have been sitting many, many times. Because there's kingfisher in they're living there, and they're having babies and everything in that area. So I stopped there. Before that, there was this water post, where I stopped and had a little break, and I brought one biscuit. So I ate that, and I drank 2 cups of water, and I just sat there and enjoyed the silence. It was Monday, so no children, there was nobody. I was all alone. It was so peaceful. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So I ran on, and about half a kilometer from there was the creek. And so I come up there, and I just made it to the creek when I saw the first kingfisher coming, racing very close to the surface of water and away from me. But I got to see that beautiful blue lightning shining in the sunlight. So I was just, hello, my old friend, because I have visited that spot many, many times and seen kingfishers there many times, and they are such a beautiful bird. I think they are they're not very common in Denmark, but maybe they are now. Maybe it's. I feel like more and more people are talking about they have seen it, so maybe they're just we are getting more in Denmark. So that would just be wonderful. But they are breeding there and having babies, and so I stood there and just watched that creek. The sound of the water, the sun was coming down, and all of a sudden, I heard some squeaking or noises, and I knew that that noise was that sound was from kingfisher. So I was expecting there to come flying one. Normally, they made that very sharp noise, and then it's just seconds before they come racing by, and they sure did. But not only the one, there were 3 of them. So one of probably mom and dad and one offspring, or maybe 2 offspring and 1 parent. I don't know, but the most amazing thing happened, and I am still, wow, did that really happen? I was kind of sat down on the ground, so I wasn't that visible. So they placed themselves in a bush where there was a branch hanging out over the water. And so there was 2 kingfisher on one, and the last one, the third one, was on another branch. And they started to fish. I tell you, it was the most amazing sight. They just dive in that water and up again. It was so fast, I can hardly believe it. And they had a fish. Not all the time, but they kept on doing it. So I think 2 of them maybe being the kids. But they did catch fish, and they banged it in the branch. And I was just, I hardly took a breath because I didn't want to startle them. So I was just sitting there, and oh man, that was just most incredible experience. I need to check if I'm on the right path. 2, and we're going. I think maybe I'm not. Let me see. This is so 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting. Just a minute. Be right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is right. So, and I was just, oh man. So they, after they have caught that fish, they left, and I could start breathing again. That was incredible. So right when I decided to get up and get moving again, there came I think it's called a heron, big bird, also a fish eater. And yeah, that was not so very interesting maybe, but it just took a big dump. Big shit right next to me. It was high in the air, so that shit was just splashing all over. So it's just, get used to. Life is not always amazing, and sometimes life is shit. Yeah, that was just so fun. I just laughed because it was very fun. I've never seen a heron shit before. Man, can they make big shit. Bigger than seagulls. Big one. Man. So yeah, that was a very good run. Interesting run. Amazing run. I was tired when I got home. So my husband also wanted to go run when he came home from work. So he decided to go normal route, a little bit longer, but still in that area. So pausing it. So I just had to check if this was right, and I think it is. So where am I? I'm here. So I need one more row here, and I also need to stitch those two. I forgot those. So yeah, in the evening, after my husband did his running, I made dinner. For once, I made dinner. So I decided to make it a little bit easy because I was tired from my run there. So I made. I had some chicken breasts, so I prepared them with some marinade, paprika, and some salt from Læsø. Spicy salt. I can't see the hole here. Must be here, yeah. And I cut some potatoes, and everything just went in the oven. Today there was, yesterday, no vegetable. We have made agreement that we should have vegetables every day, but we were both too tired. So at least I made us food. That's something to be proud of. So many times those days we have, got a pizza. Not this time. I cooked dinner. Very proud of that. Even though I was tired, I was still not mentally tired. And that is a big difference, because I think mentally tiredness is the one that is the hardest for me anyway. See, there's some more coming up from the back. Oh, doesn't matter. I'll fix that later. So this physical tiredness, it's not nearly as hard, I think. I'm not stitching very neat. I should have been wearing my magnifier goggles, but I didn't, so it's what it is. The grand picture. I hope it's not visible. So we had dinner, and then we started to watch a new Netflix series. Not new, but for us it's new. It was actually, I think it was Crazy Borgies, Louise, who talked about, and she's also a YouTuber, she talked about that series called Manifest. And it sounded very interesting, so I decided to check it out, and there's 4 seasons, I think, and it's something with airplane, people on them. When they land, they find out that they have not been away for 1 hour as they thought. They had been away for 5 years. So naturally, a lot of drama there. And apparently they also have developed some psychic power or something. So we only saw 1 episode, but we're definitely going to continue it because it sounds very interesting, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So now we are continuing down here. So what did I have more to talk about? Let me check my notes. It's really hard to see the holes here. I should really get my goggles. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, so I still have the cross-stitch blues, I have to say. Ever since I finished that big red puppy, I have been jumping from one project to another, and I had a couple of days where I didn't even stitch at all. I was diamond painting instead because I couldn't find out what I wanted to stitch on. And that is normal for me. When I finish a project, that is how I react. I need to find that one cross stitch that really, turns me on, kind of. And right now I haven't found it. I know that Freddy here is, I said I want to finish him, and I do. And I think I am now, but it's just, I'm not jumping from excitement. And I don't know why, because I'm so far along with it, so I'm very close to finishing it, but I don't know what it is. I think actually I'm just, right now, very much into stamped, because it's so easy. Don't have to count, don't have to look at pattern keeper or anything. You can just sit and but fine. I want to finish him, so I think I'm just do that and maybe have a stamped one to switch between. But that's the thing, I don't even know what stamped one I want to stitch on. I do have my red dragon out because that was the 56 challenge project. It's just, it's not pretty. I want to stitch on something pretty. Oh, I don't know, maybe I just simply start up a new one. I'll see what I have lying around. I also have that tiger, Joy Sunday tiger, which is very, very pretty. And that is going to be very pretty, so maybe I'll take that. That's something I have started, because I really want to finish, work on my whips instead of starting something new. So, we'll see. I'm not forcing myself. I try not to force myself anyway, because I know it will come. Yeah, it will. All of a sudden, I'm hooked on some project. As long as I still really want to cross stitch, and I do, then everything's good. I don't think always, jumping from excitement about projects. Some days you're just stitching and saying, it's fine. I think I have to end this soon. I really don't like to stitch with so light colors. I don't like white. I don't like this 747. It's almost white. So it's very pale blue. So yeah. But I think I need to pull out another strand of that 747. I will mark up pattern keeper just a minute. Pausing you. So I found a new thread. Okay, what is going on here? I don't know what happened. I actually do. It was a thread from underneath. It came up. Okay. So this weekend we had my granddaughter Anna visiting. She came Saturday and stayed here until Sunday. So Saturday her mom drove her down here. And it was a couple of wonderful days, really. We went to the mall and went to that Flying Tiger Copenhagen shop, where I said she could pick whatever she wanted for her school. So she picked notebooks and eraser stuff and pencils with colors in, and she was quite, oh, can I really have that? She's not used to, yeah, she's not used to that she could have that much. But I decided to spend the last of my birthday money. I decided to spend that on her. That is, I know it maybe sound a little bit corny, but for me that was just the best birthday gift I could give myself, was to make her happy and to see her eyes sparkle because she got all that new stuff for her school. And so we went afterwards. We went for an ice cream, and I think we were all tired. So we also got a new study calendar for her mom, because I know that she sometimes needs a kind of a calendar to all her things she wants to remember, and so they had a very beautiful one, so I just couldn't resist. So I got that for her, and at first I was just, she's going to get it on her birthday, which is next weekend, but I said, no, I want to give her that now. And we also got some stuff for Anna's big brother for his school. So yeah, and we went for ice cream, and then we were tired, so we went home, and my husband has promised to make pancakes. So Anna was tired, yeah, I could see it. She is 8 years old, so she loves to sit, and she has it's her own tablet, and she enjoys to sit and watch YouTube videos and at the same time do something creative. She's more into drawing, paint books, and we did get her a new one, so she could have that at our place whenever she comes. And so she was occupied with coloring that coloring book with all her new pencils and all her new colors. So I sat and relaxed in the couch and just did nothing. My head was really, whew. It's not always. I have to check now where I am. I know that it comes with a kind of a consequence when I do stuff like this. Having grandchildren over, going at the mall and doing stuff, but it's worth it. It's one of those things I really prioritize because they grow up so fast. So fast. Big brother, he is this year, October, he turns 11, I think. He just started 5th grade, and I started 2nd grade yesterday, Monday. We need 3 this way here. So, yeah. Then we went to playground, took Albert. Had a very nice time there, and the weather was excellent. So we had pancakes. My husband made so many pancakes, and they were so good. He is getting so good at this cooking thing. So nice. He can make pancakes, but actually the very first one you make, normally when I make pancakes, the first one, or even 2 first ones, I throw them out because they're not good. They're not turning out good. But he was able to make pancakes with. Also, the first one was good. Amazing. So I have thread left and need something down here, so I think I'm just going down here. We can do it a little bit more, can we not? So 3 down and 4 in. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's here. So it is next to that. What is that? Oh yeah. It's actually not. So maybe that is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I made a mistake or what. I can't make it fit really. Just a minute. I don't know. I think it's right. If not, I just have to pick it up again. I was very tired when I stitched that up here. So but that's why. Okay, now I'm definitely doing something wrong. Hooray. Only 2. Only 2 stitches there. But I think it fits. I think it's the right place. So maybe it's that up here that is not correct. I'll look into that. It is a kind of a test for me to not be doing grid lines, and kind of have been working out, but right now I feel that it's not working out. I get a little bit insecure if I'm in the right place. But I did stitch at one point where I had the grid lines, and I don't know, completely confusing myself with those grid lines. So my head is strange sometimes, and I stitch wrong again. Okay, it didn't work out. See, I think it's time for me to stop stitching. Making stupid mistakes. So today, yeah, been out walking with Albert this morning. He gets out quite early, simply because it's warm, and the poor thing do not like when it's warm. He doesn't enjoy it like we do. So try to take him out around 9 or something in the morning where it's not that warm yet. So I finished a section in a diamond painting, and the big diamond painting piece I have cut in pieces. I have almost finished one section in that, So I have been doing much more now where it's down in a decent size. I really cannot. The big one, when before I cut it, it was so big. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't sit with it anywhere. Didn't have room for it. So I don't know what I was thinking when I got that. But it's good now. So I'm getting a lot done, especially the days where I couldn't figure out what I wanted to stitch on. I just sat and did some diamond painting and trying to figure out what I wanted to stitch on. Also, I've been doing a little bit of knitting, not much. It's a little bit warm to sit with that knitting on your lap. So I'm starting a new book. It is... did I talk about it? I can't remember. It's a new series for me. It is something with vampires. And there is apparently more serious than this. I have to see where I'm going here. I'm sharing for myself. I think the first one is called Vampires at the Book Club. And then there is Vampires at the Knitting Club. And I fell in love with Vampires in the Knitting Club, and I started that. It's an audiobook. I couldn't find it as a book. And my ebook reader. So, audiobook. It's so funny. Is simply it's a woman who is visiting her grandma in England. I think she's from United States herself. Twice a year or something, she visits her grandma, and her grandma has a knitting shop. So this time she comes to England, and the grandma has been looking forward to her coming, she said. And the day she arrived, she went to the grandma's place, and the knitting shop, the yarn shop, and it was closed. There was nothing there, no life whatsoever. And she got someone tells her that her grandma passed away only a few days before, maybe weeks, I don't know, but not very long before she comes to England. So of course she was very, very sad. Couldn't understand it because their grandmas seemed well. So a lot of strange things happened, but as it turns out, the grandma is a vampire now. And up top of that, so many exciting things that happened. It is a fun book. It's not scary or bloodthirsty or anything. They are a bunch of very friendly vampires. It's not a kid's book. It is an adult book. And this is a very different book, and I love it. I love it. I've been listening to it every day. So I'm quite far along, and there are more in those series. So I'm definitely going to try them also. It's just so fun. Vampires in the knitting shop. The title alone got me curious, that's for sure. It was Cinnamon Stitches who talked about the book. I was immediately interested. Yeah, so I think I will have to stop now because my head is getting tired, and I don't want to make it too tired. So I will stitch back here and then I will stop for today. But I think I have been stitching for 40 minutes. So I think that's fine. Let us see where we are at. How far along? Did I make it to 88%? Could be nice. But I don't think so. Let us see. There. And there. No. 87.5. So not nearly. But okay. We get you up. Okay. I can show it. Here is my pattern keeper. My phone holder does not want to cooperate. So yeah, got a little bit done on this leg here. So yeah, this is my new clipboard. It's working out. Yeah, so, and we got started on my new storage system. Excited. If you have any questions of any kind, just comment down below and I will answer as good as I can. And I wish you a wonderful week. I will speak to you probably Friday. So take care and happy stitching from Freddie and me. Bye bye.